Hello, hello. We are live right now. Let's see if it's actually working. Sorry, guys, we're having some difficulties here on the road streaming. Just give us a second. Just making sure everything's good. Now it shows there's one person in there. Okay, so we are live. It is working. We do have it confirmed. Welcome, everybody. Here, let me flip the camera around real quick. Um, do a quick little introduction here. Bad camera angle. Um, we are here at Mystic Falls Cardboard Company in just outside of Atlanta, Georgia, and we're here to open up a Mega Evolutions booster box that we got here at the shop. And yeah, that's pretty much all we're gonna do today. We're gonna check it out. It'll be my first look. Haven't gotten any product till we came here today. This is a friend of mine who runs the shop, owns the shop, and again, thanks for hosting us here. I was gonna stream it live from here. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now. Again, I'm not used to this. I got a different kind of setup going. I was trying something new and different. I'm using Streamlabs Mobile. First time I've ever used Streamlabs Mobile, by the way. I usually use Prism or I just do YouTube, but I thought I'd try the mobile app. So, anyways, we're here at the shop and we want to get into this. But before we get started, everybody, let me clip this right here. So he was telling me a story. A buddy of his came in, and his buddy bought a huge inventory of um, of product from somebody, and he was like, he got a really good deal on it. Remember, everybody, too good a deal sometimes is not the best deal. Got some tins here, right? This one is a 151 tin, and this one is not. This is just a Scarlet by prismatic tin. We got prismatic and 151. So we're going to open this up. First of all, he gave me these tins to open. If I can get it here. There we go. So we got that off. Here's the tin. Let's see here. We have some weird sticker on these. It's like a theft sticker is on here, which never seen that before. So we open it up, and first thing is this is on the front, which is not supposed to be there, and the coin's in the front. We'll pull this out. Let's see. Yeah, and the coin. What's up? That's so crazy. The Pokemon coin, but it's not the right one. At least I don't think it's the right one. And then we got two packs. 151 tin, right? So let's check this out. So this is the 151 pack, right? I'm using wide angle camera, so it definitely makes it look a little funny. But here's the 151 pack, right? Everything looked pretty good. Pretty good. But does anybody notice anything? Let's see here. Let's not add a scene, but let's where do I get mine? Again, I'm still trying to get used to this. Sorry everyone. Um trying to pull up my where do I get my comments at? I don't even know where I get the comments at. Where do comments come from? Oh, the chat right there. I got it. All right. All right, chat. I guess it'll pop up on screen. Anyways, if you can look at this pack here, uh, first of all, it's like it's not sealed right, or that's weird, because look, the crimp is silver. It's stopped. The color stops. Look at that. Now, you might think, oh, this is just an air pack, you know? Got a crimp. Looks decent. Same thing. It's short. The ink doesn't go all the way. You look here, you go, oh, is it been resealed? It looks pretty good. But that top part is telling. So let's go ahead and rip this open. Rips open, feels almost like a Pokemon pack. But then boom, look at that. We got ourselves a God Pack mega hit. Check this out. And it's backwards. That is crazy. Now this is actually kind of cool. The card, I mean, it's not bad at all. It looks kind of cool. Um, but yeah, that's not a real card. That is fake, and it's super thick, super thick. Also, this is not 151. That's prismatic. So there's another thing to it. It looks like they did put the 151 hits back in, is what they did, because see it's they're like they're really hard. They're really hard. Like that's not how Pokemon cards supposed to feel. The card's supposed to feel. But this looks yeah, we're gonna rip it here. Yeah, we're gonna rip it here. Let's rip the Squirtle. Look, oh my god, yeah. Look, oh my god, yeah. That zero carbon fiber imprint on the inside of this. That is crazy. This is probably just a giant sticker. I bet you that's all this is a sticker. Probably pull it right off. That is so crazy. Yeah, see? Sticker. That's all it is. A sticker. That is so crazy. But anyways, yeah, so unfortunately his buddy got taken for a ride and that definitely sucks, but yeah, so just make sure when you guys get your stuff, you never know, even from store, you got to be super careful. But people, I mean this if you weren't really paying attention, you definitely would not notice anything with these packs. But now, the first thing I did notice when my buddy gave me this was the seal. I know that this is not how these are sealed. You know, the person who heat sink these didn't even give a care. Look at that. They just heat sink them on the corners and everything. That's not how these look. So, just a heads up out there, everybody. But let's get into the real fun now. Opening up the brand new next expansion in Pokemon. We're going back in history with the Mega Evolutions, and this box includes one bonus illustration. Now remember, there are two variations of the box. This one comes with a box topper, and this is how you can tell. If the box does not have this red on it, you will not get a box topper. So you got to pay attention. So box topper, red tab here, no box topper. This would all be black still. So that's one. Um, their printing look is their printing on the wrap actually is really good. Actually, that's kind of surprising. It's real tight, so that's pretty good. And it's not in German too. Exactly. I'm seeing a lot of stuff out there that people got it in German, so we can just rip that. And again, you know, this thing too is like, listen to the sound. This is the fake wrap. Do you hear that sound? Now listen to Pokemon wrap. Once we get this off here, this is not tight. Wow. Okay, now listen to this wrap. It's a softer, less crinkly wrap. That's loud. This is soft. That's how you can definitely tell the wraps. All right, this is pretty cool, man. I'm excited. First box, and there is the promo. So obviously, this is the exact same art that's in the set, but Evolutions tab. And of course, right there, you got the name and everything to it. So that's pretty cool. And then we got new code cards, by the way, if you guys haven't seen those. So that's pretty cool. All right, start off. We'll see what we get. Now this one was in the center. I'm not sure where it went. These are really packed in here tight. I feel like they made the boxes a little off or something. But we got our if you guys didn't notice, we got our Machamp in the house today. We've got our Halloween Pikachu. I brought him out, and of course we've got our Varsity Jacket Pikachu as well from Worlds this year. All right, let's go. First pack. I'm excited. Wow, the code cards actually are exciting. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty sick. So there's a code for anybody who needs it. All right, is there any trick to this? It's one card. All right, so one to the front. Flip it around. I haven't seen the set, so I am gonna look at every card, guys. I know we typically want to just get to the hits, but we're just gonna go through each one instead of rushing through it. So pretty cool on the Strudel. Some energy. You got move a basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another of your Pokemon. So if you're playing the game, this is supposed to be a good set for playing, guys. So for those who are interested in playing the TCG, it's supposed to be pretty good. Yo, let's go get a nice Celebi in here. I haven't seen a Celebi in a while, especially it's a regular. So our first is a reverse hollow Wally's Compassion, followed by a Sand Slash, and then we just got a hollow, but it's an epic hollow. It is Alakazam. Let's go. That artwork is pretty crazy. Check that out. The Spoon Man himself. So pretty nice. Again, first one not a hit, but that's all right. We can take that. We'll put that over to the side. Again, looking at the pack arts too. See, like again, I was telling you before, the first thing I noticed about this fake pack. Actually, I didn't notice it. I had to be told. I wasn't paying attention. I just noticed the wrap was wrong. But see that? That's completely. First of all, this is like 1999, like crimping. Pokemon don't do that crimp anymore. They don't do that type of crimp, and obviously the color goes all the way through. So, dude, that's so terrible. He got ripped off like that. All right, here we go into our second pack of the Mega Evolutions. This is gonna be pretty exciting, guys. Hopefully, we got a good box here that's gonna give us some good hits. There's your code. Then energy we can get rid of. Turn it around. Let's go. Sand Slash. Ooh, we got something in this one already. Abra. Switch, and we will also count up all the hits at the end and see how much we got from the box. Pyroar. It's a Tinkerton. God, I pulled this. I hatched these in Pokemon Go. Like, I'm so beyond irritated by how much I hatched this guy in Pokemon Go. And then worse is they don't even give me a good one. It's like crappy ones, like IV wise.